What's up, guys? Oop, wrong screen. Hopefully everybody can hear me. How's it going? Happy Father's Day, everyone. Got a lot of guys in here already. All right. So, hopefully everybody got to fly this weekend. It's been kind of crappy weather around here. I've had thunderstorms all day and wind and everything else. So, hopefully some of you guys got to get out and fly. I'm hoping our show doesn't get a little bit knocked out here because the power was flickering earlier from all the darn storms. So, we're not supposed to get any more until like 11:30. So, hopefully we have some time to get down to business. So we'll do a little bit of a roll call here. Ha, EQ, yes, it is a big one. Craig Beaven, how's it going, buddy? Good seeing you too, man. That was a good show. All right, so we have Shadow Ops RC, Foambore RC, EQ RC, Pterodactyl, Tug Hill, EQ, Mike Kennedy, Brian Chambers. Holy smokes, George Watts. Let's see, who else? Dennis Farley, how you doing, buddy? A lot of you guys in here tonight. Started a little bit late again, but Rich M, how are you? John Graham, Tim Smith, how's it going? Good to see everybody in here. I had the show name something a little bit different, and then I forgot it was Father's Day, so I was like, it's Father's Day. Yeah, John Graham. Yeah, so I figured I'd put this big beaut on the show tonight. A lot of you, I knew a lot of you guys were asking about it on Ryan's show last night. You guys saw it sitting in the background. This is actually a quarter scale Spitfire from Phoenix that I got from our buddy C Mafia. And at the Jet Jam, I picked it up from him. I cannot wait to fly this thing. I can absolutely not wait. I've been working on it a little bit here and there, waiting on parts and stuff. I want to outfit this with some of the new stuff that we're getting here at Bitgo, so I'm like really waiting on parts right now in our container to come in. So it's kind of a bummer because I really want to get this thing up in there. I mean, it's massive, as you guys can see. So, Brian Brissett, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I need to put an old G.I. Joe in there. Yeah, so it comes with this guy right here. He's a pretty big pilot. But I have to put the seat together and everything else. He'll sit right down in there. And then it's actually got a, I don't know if you guys can see, but this little door closes on the side here. And then the cockpit will slide back and forth. But I have to get it all dialed in still. So, still working on gluing and putting stuff together. But yeah, Shadow Ops, it should fly really good. And it comes with, if I can get underneath here, it comes with like these 4.5 inch, like they're really hard tires. So I'm going to go ahead and put these 5-inch Dubro air-filled on there. So it should look pretty good. I can't wait. Super pumped up. I cannot wait to fly this thing. I am so excited. Like, stuff cannot get here soon enough. I'm going to put a 50cc equivalent electric motor on here with a 12S power system, so high voltage 200 amp ESC probably. Yeah, she is definitely going to be a beast. I cannot wait. I can absolutely not wait. So it should be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lots of work yet to do to it, but the detail on it is absolutely amazing. I mean, all of the panel lines that are put in here and rivet detail, and I mean, it's awesome. And you can see me standing behind it. I mean, this thing is a beast. It's I believe 95-inch wingspan, and it's 86 inches long, I think. So pretty big. What power? 8S or 6S? Shadow, we're going to do 12 or 14 in this, but most likely 12. It's more, I have more batteries that suit my needs to do 12S. 14 is kind of a pain. Yeah, I think per the manual, I got the manual right here actually, so it calls anywhere from a 9 to a 15S, which I've never really heard of anybody running 15. It's kind of hard to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to do 12S. So it should be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's 95-inch wingspan and 86 inches long. It's a beast. I cannot wait. Yeah, it should be fast. And then I also picked up a pretty rare airplane also. I don't know if I can get it off the stand. Oh, reaching underneath here. But I'm sure a lot of you guys know what this girl is. Oh yeah. So this is up on the chopping block as well. So I figured I'd just show some of the stuff that I like to do. Oh, there we go. A lot of you guys know that, of course, I work for Bitgohobby and do all that kind of stuff, but I love all of the big stuff and other things that we can't per se have, and some of the stuff that's discontinued. I love building it all and playing with it all, so yeah, I was super excited to get my hands on these. That Habu, I have the Tamjet 12S power system for it as well, so I'm hoping it's going to be a screamer. No EQ, no gas engine in this girl. It's going to be electric. All my big old balsa stuff I used to have, I had all gas in, like old DLEs and some OS motors. But yeah, we're going to do electric in this thing. Should be pretty sweet. Awesome, Phone Boy. Good deal, man. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Put a 1900 kV in that, should really wake it up too. You'll like the way it flies. I won't say how much I got them for, but I got a pretty good deal on both of them. Yeah, John Graham. Yeah. If you buy from us, you can. If you guys are local or close to us or want to come see the warehouse, yeah, you're more than welcome to come to the warehouse and pick up whatever you purchase, and then also you'll save yourself a little bit of money for shipping, because even though we have free shipping, since it saves us a little bit of money, I can still kind of discount the product for you a little bit if you do decide to come here and pick it up. So yeah, for sure. Airvex, nope, not from Spencer. This was from the Habu I got from Spencer's buddy, Seamoth. He's one of our good friends over here at Bitco too, me and Pilot Ryan's. Yeah, I can't wait to get that Habu going. So I was watching some videos the other day on YouTube, just kind of interested in the Habu, trying to see how fast it would go with the power system I had and all that kind of good stuff. And they were clocking it at 190 upwind and 217 downwind. So I'm hoping I can get those kind of numbers out of it. I've heard from a lot of people who'll do 200 downwind, so I'm really curious. I flew that Futura down at Imperial, and that did 155, and that thing was a screamer. So this thing, I cannot wait. Not yet. He hasn't. Not that I know of, Craig. I don't think he's put that F-104 together yet. I'm not sure. I actually haven't asked him. I don't think he did though. Adam's got a lot of other cool projects he's working on right now, hopping up some other jets, making them fast. So I don't know if he's got around to that one yet. I know he's in the process of making his F-22 a screamer. So I think he was finishing up that tonight actually. The setup in the Habu Phone Boy is going to be it's the Tamjet 12S setup. I have it somewhere down here actually. Right here. So that's the power system that's going to go in it. So 12S should be pretty interesting. And then has the upgraded Tamjet gear and everything for it too, suspension. Yeah, John Graham, swing on through, man. Hit us up in Messenger, and we can arrange something. I don't know how it stayed together. It's composite, so I've watched quite a few of them do it. I mean, they're pretty fast. I cannot wait. Jeff Adams, how's it going, man? What's up, buddy? Oh, heck yeah, Reckham. Said just put a couple batteries through the PT-17. All right. I can't wait for you guys to get that big dancing wing PT-17 in your hands. That thing is a blast. I'll actually be working on another one of those this week, putting it together. Trying out some new power systems that might be coming our way. So, gonna try them on a few models to see how we like them. Yeah, put the gear up. Yeah, so I really didn't. I was trying to think about building something on the show tonight, and then this thing was kind of up here, and I have it kind of mocked up because I'm doing some work to it, and yeah, I didn't want to take it all apart, and I knew you guys were asking a bunch of questions about it the other night, so I figured I'd leave this big girl up here. I can't wait. I can show you some of it, though. Let me get the tape off of here. I was taping stuff on here just so I could see it. But yeah, look how big that spinner is. Like, it's a big girl. Eddie K's RC, how's it going, buddy? Jackson's RC, how you doing? Let's see if I can. Oops. All I had was packing tape. That's probably a bad idea to put on this. It was definitely a bad idea to put on this. It's like peeling. Hey, there we go. Now doing it without taking off any of the monocoque's the hard part. All right. Yeah, so look how big that cowl is. It's awesome. I can't wait. So yeah, I will have to mod this a little bit. There's going to be some standoffs that come out from right here, and then actually another wood firewall that I'm going to build that'll come out just to hold the electric motor I'm putting on here out far enough to get our clearance. So should be pretty cool. I'll document some of this as I put it together too, in case you guys are interested in seeing it. And yeah, I can't wait. There's an access panel here, so I can hide my ESC back here. It'll get plenty of cooling. Yeah, I'm super pumped. There's nice little tabs right here, and then tons of access. The metal spar that goes through here is absolutely ridiculous. It's a good inch and a half in diameter, and then the one in the back's easy 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Tons of room up here for activities, putting your batteries and such, but the scale fidelity on this is what's really cool. I can't wait for some of you guys to see it. I have big plans for this. I'm gonna make it very scale. I'm not really the best at airbrushing. I haven't done it too much, but I'm gonna contact one of our buddies and see if they want to really do this thing up. So it's got all the rivet detail and panel lines there. I just need some airbrushing, get it weathered up and looking like it's coming back from the front lines. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to read in the chat here. Pay it forward, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, big hacker motor. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, so the cockpit details are amazing. This thing is super heavy. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up and exactly show you guys. Oh, but oh, I'm gonna lose the manual here. This thing's no joke, like 20 pounds dry. But there's like some crazy, really scale decal, or not decals, but like actual gauges. It's all It's kind of like the DW PT-17. It's very realistic. And then it's got the, oh, that thing's heavy, holy smokes. All right, but then it's got the flip-up door on this side, and it's got all the little oxygen tanks and fire extinguisher and all of it. It's really detailed. I'll do a little bit of a build video and flight video when she's all done. Probably make it all into one. Wild Bill, how's it going, buddy? Wayne's RC, how you doing? Sorry if I missed anybody. The chat was going kind of quick there a second ago. Yeah, Reckham, it's massive. It's absolutely huge. I have a big Cub at home, and it's 96-inch wingspan. But this thing, I mean, just the girth of it. I mean, it looks way bigger than my Cub. Wayne's RC, this is actually a quarter scale Spitfire from Phoenix. It's actually discontinued, but I'm going to do some pretty cool stuff to it with some different electronics and things that we're getting. So you guys will see it all in the future. I can't wait to get it put together. It's killing me sitting here. I can't wait to fly it. Foam bar RC, I will definitely get that on video. I'll get this, the maiden of this on video, and the maiden of the Habu on video. No doubt. Yeah, Wild Bill. Yeah, this is pretty big. I think the Hangar 9 Mustang is like 89-inch wing, and this is 95. So this is a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's still a 50 to 60 cc plane. Tug Hill, that's a good question. He asked, any guess how much the final weight estimated will be? I can look in I have the manual right here, actually. I don't know if it'll tell me a guess on flying weight. I know it's heavy, that's for darn sure. Let's see here. Yeah, Wild Bill. Yep, I'm doing 12S on this one. Yep. And this one has the electric retracts also, so I won't have to mess around with any air retracts. I hate air retracts. Me personally, there's a lot of guys that like air retracts, but me personally, I don't care for air retracts. I've always had issues with them, unfortunately. And it's always just one. Like, all the rest of them will come down with air retracts, but one. But one. And they work fine on the ground, you know. You can bench test them, like, oh, all right, we're good. And then get it up in the air, and you have that Lone Ranger that will not come down. Yeah, discontinued. Oh my God, good luck. Yeah. You can actually, you know, I was looking the other night, you can still get parts for these things. They still have them in stock, knock on wood. Hopefully I won't need them. Trying to see if it tells me flying weight in here, a guesstimate, I guess you'd say. I kind of skipped through it fast. I didn't see anything for flying weight. It doesn't tell me how heavy it is dry. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be right around like 26 pounds. Well, it tells me here it can't exceed 55 pounds. I sure in the heck hope it doesn't. It's not over 55 pounds. We'll be in trouble. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, real expensive stuff back in the day, Wild Bill. Yep. He's Boss 223. Where did this thing come from? I actually got this off of one of our buddies down at Jet Jam. Hey, Victor, how's it going, buddy? Victor said he's uploading one of his onboard videos. All right. Yeah, DLE 61 with a Pitts muffler. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. I'm going to try electric on it. I've never had a big quarter scale plain electric, so we'll see how it does. We can always go back to putting a big gasser on it, but I'm really curious to try some big electric stuff out on here. Yeah, it is almost big enough. Yeah, I have a little Chihuahua. I should stick him in there and take him for a flight. He'd probably literally fit in there. uh, the Taco Bell dog. Yeah, that's right, Wild Bill. Little little Taco Bell dog. His name's Boeing, though. Believe it or not. I named my dogs after aircraft. Believe it, well, kind of. His name's Boeing, and then I have another dog, and her name's Amelia, after Amelia Earhart. Yeah. Ah, awesome. Thanks, George Watts. So George Watts said they say 24.2 to 26.4 pounds. That was with a 50 to 60 cc gas motor. Okay, cool, cool. I'd imagine we're going to be right around that because the big electric motor I'm putting on here is absolutely massive, and then it'll have two big 6S packs sitting up front. So I'm sure it's probably going to be right around the same weight. Boss 223 says, I want one. Yeah, me too. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, yeah, definitely. Ryan said, man, if you weren't going to buy that, I was. Yeah, I can't wait. I love this big stuff. I absolutely love big planes. So all the big quarter scale stuff. And I'm sure you guys will see us getting more of it here soon too. So putting some cool stuff in them and electronics and everything else. So I can't wait. Can't wait. Just waiting on darn containers. I'm telling you what, guys, containers have been such a pain in the butt to get on time. And it's not just for us. It's for all the other companies, too. It's a pain in the butt right now. And I cannot wait. I can't wait to get them because there's a lot of cool stuff on them. And I want you guys to get those dancing wing models in your hand. There's some really cool stuff from them. So, and you guys are going to love them. And they're pretty easy to build for a balsa aircraft. So, Wild Bill, I'm not sure. Probably not. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely pay it forward. This is definitely coming to Null in the fall. You can guarantee that. This will definitely be at Null in the fall, no doubt. No doubt. I'll have a bunch of cool stuff there. I'll hopefully have all of the some other products that you guys may or may not know about by then, and then our dancing wing stuff too I'll have down there. So you guys will get to see, whoever's coming to Null in the fall, you guys will get to see all that stuff fly. And then I'm planning on having this and the Habu and then some of our other dancing wing stuff ready for the Neffy event here in late August. I think it's the 27th to the 29th. So you guys will get to see it down there also. We'll be doing some local shows around here in between, but nothing too big. I don't know if I'll take it to any of the local stuff or not, but definitely Neffy I'll have it ready for. Did they really, boss? Yeah, he said they had it on the news about containers. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's been a pain in the butt for a lot of us. I mean, there's a lot of companies struggling right now just because we can't get product. It's a pain in the butt. But unfortunately, hopefully, we can get through it and things will kind of go a little bit smoother here soon. Ah, awesome, George Watson. Yeah, so I've never been to Null. It's kind of like a bucket list thing for me. I've been trying to go for some time now, and it either gets canceled because of the recent current events in the world, or I think, I don't know why they canceled it this spring. I'm not sure, but I heard it's going on in the fall, so can't wait. So we'll definitely be there. A Spitfire without invasion stripes. It actually has invasion stripes. If I can get it up. They're on the bottom. Just the bottom though. The paint scheme that I absolutely love on Spitfires is, and I can't remember the name or know the name, some of you guys might, but it's actually the paint scheme on the bottom. It's not the invasion stripes, it's like the split white and black. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen some of those. One side will be like white and the other half will be black. I don't know why, I really like that scheme for some reason. I don't know. I haven't seen Marshall in here, actually. I'm not sure where he's at. There you go, Michael Bear. I think a lot of us are, buddy. Mikey BRC, how you doing? Sorry, yeah, it does have invasion stripes, Mikey. Ah, the Fred Barron. He said he uploaded a video earlier. Go check him out. Make sure to support, all of our fellow YouTubers here, guys. It was awesome being able to meet a lot of you guys too at these past few events, Imperial and then down at Jet Jam. There was a handful of you guys that I met at Jet Jam that I didn't have an opportunity to at Imperial, so it was awesome. It's great talking to a bunch of you guys, telling stories, hanging out, so good times. I can't wait. I think a lot of you guys are going to be at Joe Nall too, so a bunch of you that I still haven't met, we'll get to see at Joe Nall, so I'm excited for that. And then don't forget about Neffy. If you can make it, definitely come out. I'm trying to get that thing kind of blown up a little bit for all of us, so we can all have a good time there. And that's definitely a good event to go to because they have the AMA museum there. It's actually at the AMA grounds, so you guys can come see the museum while you're there and everything else. It's absolutely awesome. Definitely suggest doing it. So, it's pretty cool. Uh-oh, battery's low. I forgot to plug in our camera. I'll be right back. That wouldn't be good, huh? RC Roland, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, try and get the camera plugged in so we don't lose you. I just noticed it was flashing red. I forgot to do that last time, I think, too. Oops. I get shaky for a second. There it goes. Alright, cool. Now I shouldn't lose you guys. Got the camera plugged in. Madhouse, how's it going, buddy? Good to see everybody in here. A little bit later on a Sunday. I've been going, around 10 lately, so it's summertime. It doesn't get dark till 10, and half of the time I'm actually out flying, but not today, unfortunately, with all the darn thunderstorms we've had. Cool, take it easy, Jackson RC. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. So Mikey BRC, this is a Phoenix quarter scale Spitfire. It's an ARF, obviously. Yeah, so it's from Phoenix. It's discontinued. I did hear they were bringing it back. And I think someone during Ryan's show last night actually had a part number for it, and it said, like, coming soon or something. So they might be bringing it back. I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, this is a Phoenix quarter scale Spitfire. That Phoenix, actually, I've had quite a few Phoenix models through the years growing up, and I used to fly a lot of them back in the day, and they've all been pretty good models for me. I had the big Decathlon a while back. This was a long time ago from Phoenix, and that was a good flying plane too. I had a big gasser on that one, though. I could never get the darn thing to run right for some reason, but it was a good plane. Oh yeah, pay it forward. I forgot that tropical weather coming through there. I saw that earlier on the news. Learn to Fly RC, how you doing? Yeah, it's pretty hot here too, Boss 223. We can't get away from it. And like tonight, it's not, like a few storms rolled through, so it cooled off. But the darn humidity, holy smokes! I tell you what. BD Tennessee, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here. Yeah, it's been pretty sticky here too. Hey, Sea Mafia, what's up, buddy? How's it going? We got the big spit on the table tonight. So Sea Mafia, that's the gentleman that I got the Spitfire off of, and the Habu that we were talking about earlier. So I want to say thank you to him again for letting us have the opportunity to build this bad girl. I cannot wait. So it'll be coming as soon as we get that darn container in. This thing will be finished in like the matter of no time. When I get to building, I don't stop. So I cannot wait to get this thing up in the air. But the Habu, so the Habu, I'm gonna like fully Spectrum that bad boy out. So I love Spectrum stuff. So I'm gonna put Spectrum servos in it and receiver, all that good stuff in that thing. So make it strictly Spectrum. But this thing's gonna get some of our new stuff in it that's coming. So I can't wait. The Habu will probably fly before this one if I had to guess, just because I can get parts for the Habu quicker. That over here before I knock it off the table. This thing's kind of hard to work around. It's big. So yeah. Yeah, see, me either. I was telling the guys earlier that Neffy in August, I'll probably definitely have it at Neffy, and then Joe Nall for sure. This thing's going to Joe Nall, no doubt. No doubt. So is the Habu. And I heard Joe Nall's pretty big. I've never seen it, but I heard it's pretty big. So it should be nice being able to have a big airspace for this thing to gobble up. Oh, BD Tennessee. This is the Phoenix quarter scale Spitfire. Yeah, when you own a hobby shop, you can build your brains out. Yeah, that's true. I love building. So a lot of times during the day, I'm working around here. I wear a lot of hats around here, so I'm doing quite a bit of stuff. But sometimes at night, I like to sneak down here by myself, and I actually work on quite a few things when I'm down here. So it's nice, I'll throw the radio on, listen to some tunes, some classic rock or something, and I just start going to it. So it's not too bad. right now, actually, some of the things holding me up on some of my other projects is I ran out of glue. I was like, ah, man. And it's not things I can use Dynam glue for. Oh, sweet, sweet. Pay It Forward said they have a big bring a float plane because they have a lake there also. Yeah, we'll definitely bring some float planes. Ryan and I have the big FMS Beavers, and I've flown that off of a pond, and that thing's pretty fun. So maybe we'll bring those with us. Or that Dynam Spitfire, that thing's pretty cool. I haven't had an opportunity to fly that yet either, so that might be kind of sweet. That Spitfire on floats. EQ, yeah, definitely, man. Can't wait to meet all of you guys at NAL. It's going to be awesome. There's still quite a few events, going that it's going to give us the opportunity to meet a lot of you guys. So if you couldn't make it to Imperial or Jet Jam or Neffy, and a lot of you guys are planning to go to NAL, we'll be there for sure. Ah, thanks, Reckham. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, NAL should be fun. NAL should be real fun. I couldn't believe Jet Jam. Jet Jam was a good time. I got to meet a lot of friends and a lot of you guys that we talked to in Zoom sessions and all that kind of stuff. It was a great time. They had, like 150 some pilots registered this year, and 140 were actually there, I think they said, which is a huge turnout. Yeah, thanks, C Mafia. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool hat too. Yeah, so, but Jet Jam, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Neffy's going to be cool just because there's a lot of times at Jet Jam where it's like, man, I wish I had this plane there or this plane here. Because you have 800 feet of, beautiful pavement and a wide open area. So Neffy's fun because it's at AMA, it's wide open, you get to fly jets and planes. So that'll be pretty cool. Nah, that's too bad, boss. Well, hopefully you'll be able to make it some other ones this year. Yeah, Michael Bear, Jet Jam was really, really, really hot. It was. It was. Like it was hot to the point like usually I will fly like crazy, and it was so hot to where it was like, fly here and there, cool down a little bit. Hey, Dave's RC, how's it going, man? This is the quarter scale Spitfire from Phoenix. This is the one that I got from CMOF down in Jet Jam. Oh, that'd be cool, EQ. He said he hopes to fly with Wes, Rich, and Kenny of their LXB-25s in formation. I saw Kenny's LXB-25. That's a big girl. I saw it down at Imperial. That's a pretty sweet plane. Awesome, Pay It Forward. Yeah, he said come early, you get a lot more flying in. Later in the week, it gets busy at NAL, but it's still fun. You will love it. Yeah, I can't wait. It's a bucket list thing for me, so I'm excited. I'm still trying to debate if I'm going to do Oshkosh or not at the end of July. Oshkosh falls on my birthday every year, so I'd go for my birthday every once in a while. And last year I planned on going, then COVID screwed things up, so I might fly up there for Oshkosh this year. I'm excited for that one. That is obviously general aviation, though, not RC stuff, but there's some pretty cool stuff. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Oshkosh, but it's absolutely awesome. Definitely suggest going at least once in your life if you haven't been. It's pretty cool. And like different days, there's always like different things coming in or leaving, so you get to see a lot of cool aircraft fly. And a lot of one-off stuff up there, too. It's pretty neat. Oh, awesome. Don Shack, he said he'll be at Oshkosh. Awesome. Lee Davidson, how's it going, man? Yeah, Craig, it's an awesome air show, man. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I actually, way back in the day, I got to see a Concorde up there. That was pretty unbelievable. I can't remember what year that was, but man, that thing was neat. And then I stood out in the rain for about an hour and a half to watch Harriers come in, and it was worth every drip of water that I took watching those come in. It was awesome. I was drenched, but I'll never forget that. It was so cool. Especially seeing them touch down in the rain. I mean, water just went everywhere. You could barely see the plane for a minute. It was pretty cool. Ah, nice. Going to look at buying a paramotor and trike setup. That'd be pretty cool. I've never been in one of those. Pilot Ryan, how's it going, buddy? Number one, yeah. Oh man. uh, uh, gonna porpoise or balloon a little bit on the way. Oh, porpoise or ballooning. Jordan Dole, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, Jordan Dole. Oshkosh is absolutely amazing. If you've never been, I definitely suggest going once in your life. It's awesome. It's like a week long, so like I said, like every day there's something different flying or coming in. It's pretty neat. It's definitely a show that you don't want to miss. You can sit in your lawn chair all day and just watch airplanes. It's great, and there's stuff always coming in or leaving. Paul McNeil, how you doing, buddy? Dave's RC, Neffy is August, into August. I think it's last weekend of August, 27th to the 29th. Sea Mafia calls it Tortoise and Baffles. Yeah, definitely. Pilot Ryan said Oshkosh is the show to bucket list. That's no joke. It's awesome. I mean, out of any air show in the whole country, I definitely recommend going to Oshkosh. It's absolutely amazing. I really want to do Sun and Fun next year too, down in Florida. That looks like a really cool event also. Lots of warbirds. We have one up in Ypsilanti, Michigan. That's a huge warbird event, but it's I won't be going this year just because it's an air show and you have to stay in your car the whole time. Like, who wants to sit and watch an air show from your car? You can't even go and look at the aircraft. So I'm like, for the $200 entry fee, it's really expensive to get in that show. I'm not going to sit in a car for that one. I want to go see it, touch it, feel it, take pictures with it, and everything else. I love general aviation and all the old warbirds and stuff. So, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Fred Barron. Good old hangar party. There's a lot of those up there. It's pretty cool. Some of those guys have absolutely amazing hangars too. I mean, oh, absolutely gorgeous, and just the way they're done up like a true man cave. It's crazy. Jordan Doll. I have seen that. A bunch of porpoises. Oh, that's cool, Paul McNeil. Yeah, the Concorde's pretty wild. What an interesting piece of aviation history. Exactly, George Watts. Yeah, he says he loves walking up and looking at the aircraft. Part of the fun. Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to just see him fly. I want to walk up to him, see him. Oh, it's amazing. Especially if you look at some of them. I mean, one of my favorite things to look at is landing gear on some of these aircraft because it's just like all of the thought that went behind some of these things. It's just absolutely amazing. Look at a Wildcat. That's pretty wild too. The Wildcat landing gear are absolutely amazing as well. Ah, that's too bad, Pay It Forward. He said they build F-16 Vipers and service Air Force F-16s and can't get a dang air show at their place. Oh yeah, hanger rats forever. That's right, Paul McNeil. Exactly, Boss 223. Yeah, Oshkosh is basically a flying museum. Yep. Yep, that's right. Pilot Ryan said the sounds and the smells get him every time. Kenny, Hanger 51, how's it going, buddy? Mike Bird, hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. We're just talking a little bit about Oshkosh and future events coming up and stuff. Kenny said, driving home but listening. You coming home from the flag field, Kenny? You lucky dog. I hope it's nice down there in Florida, man. It's been crappy up here all day. It's been probably hot and sticky like Florida, but man, we've had a lot of storms. Yeah, the B1 gear. I think it was the year before last they had a B1 up at Oshkosh. It was pretty cool. It did a full burner takeoff and just like circled all the way up. My buddy was there. He got a pretty cool video of it. Ah, that's too bad. Local airports ruin everything. We used to have a really cool air show at our airport, and then one a county over in Elkhart. They used to do it every year, and then I don't know why it fizzled out, but it was actually a pretty good show too, unfortunately. Ollie David said he was going to fly the night radiant again, but the bugs are killer. Yeah, they've been bad this year. Pretty bad. We've had a lot of mosquitoes around here. Yeah, I think you're right, Fred Barron. He said Oshkosh is the busiest airport in the world while the event is going on. Yeah, Michael Bear. He said if you can't go to Oshkosh, the EAA covers it real well with webcams and live streams, including the daily air show. You can do a virtual Oshkosh. Not bad if you can't go. Yeah, I think I watched quite a bit of that a few years ago. They have like announcers and everything. It's pretty neat. Oh, that's pretty cool, Paul McNeil. Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to sit in one. I've been in the Bombay area of one, and a B-52. I got to go in like the Bombay, but that's as close as I've got. Oh yeah, Jordan Dole. Yeah, so the night air shows at Oshkosh are very cool. Some of the coolest for sure. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the nighttime air show and just the atmosphere around Oshkosh is pretty neat. Um, when I was younger, I never got to experience a lot of that because I wasn't old enough. But now that I'm older, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it did wreck them. Pay it forward. From what I heard, there's still a cheeseburger floating around somewhere. I checked all my airplanes and I don't have one that I know of yet. Yet. So maybe it's in one of Ryan's or somebody else's. I just know there's one floating around from what I hear. Yeah, Eddie K. He said he loves to watch the flying into Oshkosh videos on YouTube. It can get really hairy. Yeah, I've seen it. The air traffic controllers getting mad at people and everything else. I've watched a few of those myself. Yeah, Michael Bear, that's true. Yep, the EAA community overlaps the model community. Great people. Yep, that's very true. Mike Bird, yeah, I can't wait to get this spit up in the air. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. And I think I'm gonna get our buddy Pilot Ryan hooked on big quarter scale stuff too after he flies one of these things. So I don't know if he's ever had the opportunity to fly something big like this, big quarter scale. So once he does, though, it's gonna be over with because all you need is that little taste of it, and it's like, oh, I need one. These things are fun. Awesome, EQ. There's a new meaning for cheeseburger bird. The bigger the better. That's right, boss 223. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. It's the big quarter scale stuff is where it's at. I mean, and I can see it on my screen, but I don't know how well you guys. I mean, this thing compared to me, I'm standing right up next to it. I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's massive. It's massive. Wish we had some cool new stuff to build, but I have a feeling we will here soon. So it's been a while since I built. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've had an opportunity to build something for you guys. I like to build, darn it. But hopefully in a week or two we'll have some cool new stuff to build around here. That darn container would just show up. Race 22 crew, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Heck yeah. That's right, Reckham. He said quarter scale says it all. That's right. It's pretty neat. I wouldn't mind. I've been looking at that darn Oscar from Hangar 9 too. That thing is sweet. That might be on the list here soon. It's been on the list, but it might be next on the list here pretty soon. That thing is sweet. I wouldn't mind a big Corsair again either. I had a big Corsair back in the day, and I had a heck of a time getting it dialed in. Like, to the point where I got so frustrated with it, I sold it to a guy at our club. And then I come out like 2 weeks later, and this is when I was younger. I come out a few weeks later, and this guy's got this the Corsair I sold to him, and I'm like, so, have you flown it? He's like, oh yeah, it flies great. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I watch him fly this thing, and this thing flew absolutely amazing. And here I could never get it dialed in, and he got it dialed in a matter of no time. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So I want to redeem myself with like a quarter scale Corsair one day again, because the one I had was a pain in the butt. Haha. Seamoth, he said, Jackal and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pal of water. Oh yeah, you guys might be seeing. There's something in there you guys might be seeing here soon, too. I won't give it away. EQ, he said, how will you transport that big bird? I can barely get B-25 in the Tahoe. Fortunately, I have a trailer, so I'll be able to fit it in there pretty easily, hopefully. Like my big RV-8 and like Draco and big Cessna 182, all those will actually fit in my trailer. I don't even have to take off the wings, believe it or not. So I'm hoping this one will kind of fit like sideways in there, and maybe I won't have to take off the wings on it either, but we'll see. It's not a big deal. The wings come off of this pretty easily, so it's not too big of a deal. Boss223 said, I'm going to build a big turbine this winter or a big quarter scale. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. I've been actually looking at big turbines myself here and there, but all of the ones I like are a little bit out of my price range. Those things, holy smokes. I saw the stickers on some of those and was like, wow. Wow. I don't know if I want to take a bite out of that yet. But some of the turbine HSD stuff, I'm probably going to get my hands on some of that stuff here soon so I can get my waiver and start. Man, the smell and just the power behind those things is absolutely awesome. We got to Jet Jam early, so I got to see some turbine stuff fly the first day down there before it went to strictly EDF. And man, the sound, the smell, the speed, it's like, oh, man, I need to get one. Where do I sign up? And then our buddy Fernando, they were down there. I think it was, I want to say it was a Carf, what was that thing? Eurofighter. I think it was a Carf Eurofighter, big turbine model. And I saw that thing and I was like, man, I need to get a turbine one of these days. So I think I might do that yeah, big money, exactly, race crew. So I might be doing that this winter, you know, slowly build something. But we'll see. Yeah, George Watts said that the HSC turbines are a great entry point. They sure are. Yeah, they really are. I'll probably start. I love my F-16, so I might start off with like a F-16 turbine version or something, or maybe even that new big F-86 that's coming. I think they're going to do that one in a turbine also. That might be a good candidate. It looks like it flies really well. I saw it at Jet Jam. Our buddy Andy at HSD, he was flying it, and it looked like it flew really well. Yeah, boss. So you can get into a L39 for 4K. I wouldn't mind. I think it's a composite Viper that HSD has. I wouldn't mind trying something like that out either. I like the composite stuff. It's pretty cool. I didn't see that one, Race Crew. Yeah, pay it for that. That HSD F86 looks absolutely awesome. It flies really gracefully too. Looks like it's really light on its feet. I can't wait to try that one out. Whenever they get here, anyways. Yeah, Banana Hobbies had some good turbine starter jets. Yeah. They're not too bad. I saw some of the AF models, and they look good, they fly good. I just didn't like all the wiring mess inside of them. That was the only thing I was turned off by on the whole thing. They look beautiful, other than the wiring mess inside. I can't remember that new one that Rich had. It was white. Darn it. I can't remember the name of it. I think he's got a video out on it, but that thing flew really well. I can't remember the name of it. It's some weird name. CMOP said he's just waiting for a storm to hit. Yeah, so are we. There's supposed to be one coming in around 11 or 11:30 again. We got smacked with one earlier pretty good. But, yeah, I was hoping, when I first started the show, it was raining pretty good, so I was hoping you guys couldn't hear everything on the roof. Because it's like super loud when it rains in here with the roof being metal out in the warehouse. Sean's Hawk was a T1 model. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pilot Ryan. Oh, could be Race Crew. He said Fernando has a picture of him with it on Facebook. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to see it, actually. Oh, awesome, George Watts. He said he's going to fly his Carf Viper jet Wednesday again. Yeah, EQ, yeah. You know, I've seen, so me and Ryan fly down at Winnemac every once in a while. And there's a kid down there, I can't remember his name. I think they're out of Chicago, I want to say. Man, they bring the motor home and everything down there. And he's got some jets that are anywhere from 13 to 15 grand. Absolutely amazing. I mean, beautiful too. It's yeah, you can get into some big money once you get into the turbine stuff, but man, is it awesome to watch. And just some of the guys that build some of that stuff, it's absolutely amazing, the detail and time they put into some of them. So cool. Top Gun's really cool because they do really scale aircraft, and then they fly it like the scale jet. They try to see who can fly it the best as far as scale goes, and that's really fun to watch also. That's right, Sea Mafia, the MB339. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember the darn name of it. Yeah, Victor. Yes, we are. Jeff Adams. No, I haven't finished that darn 6S mod yet. You know what's funny too is I've actually stripped that thing down. Like I took the gear out of it and like all unnecessary weight. So it's going to be a hand launcher and belly lander. I'm just trying to like strip it down as much as possible, get it as light as I can. Yeah, we'll be selling turbines here also as soon as I get my waiver. So we're not allowed to sell turbines until one of us has our waiver. So as soon as I get my waiver, we will have turbines. So I can't wait for that. So you guys will be able to get them here along with some other stuff. That's right, boss. Man, I can't believe all the fireworks I hear outside right now. It's like it's about to storm. It's 11 o'clock on Father's Day and people are shooting off fireworks. Yeah, so George Watts, the Winamac fly-in that they usually have every year, yeah, it's usually always on Father's Day weekend. They actually they did away with it for, I don't know why, what the reason was, but yeah, I heard it got canceled. Like all their events for this whole year got canceled for some reason. I don't know if it has something to do with I don't know, the facility or the land or what's going on, or if they don't have a lot of members. I know some of their members that ran it were getting up there in age, so I'm not too sure what's going on with all that. John Graham, it's not too hard. You just have to fly with someone that has some experience, and I can't remember the amount of flights you have to have, but basically you go through a process, and then a certified turbine pilot will sign off on your waiver for you. There's a process you have to go through, though. They don't just let you say, hey, go buy a turbine, we're going to sign this thing for you. You do have to go through some steps. They don't want just anybody flying one of those things, obviously, so those things go boom when they crash a lot of times, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen to us, but in case it does. Need wing struts for your Dynam Albatross. Any news? Man, did we? I can check for you real quick because you know if wing strut. So I think I got a return in. If you could use the wing struts I have a return, I can send you some from that if we don't have them in yet. Containers have been a pain in the butt to get, so obviously so have parts. Let me run it back. I'll see if I got a return in, and then if I do, I can send you just the wing struts out of that. Because when I opened the box, I'm pretty sure it looked like new. There was just some damage on it, but the wing struts should be fine. Ball of fire. That's right, boss. 223. Yeah, it's like Mad Max when turbines hit the ground, EQRC said. It is. It's pretty wild. You watch some of those fail and crash videos on YouTube of the turbines. It's like, holy cow. Yeah, we were at an event in, it's called Converse, Indiana. It's like actually a really, really old training field that they used back in World War II. It's been like shut down. They just do like some general aviation stuff out of there, but they have an RC field there, and there's a show there every year. There was a kid there, this is years ago, that put a turbine in, and it was unbelievable. Like, he took off, tucked the gear, and was staying super low to the ground, and apparently didn't see the fence coming up, and just demolished it. And that was the first time I've ever seen something that expensive and big actually go kaboom. It was like, holy cow. Hey, Dave Air Marshal, what's going on, buddy? You must have been sleeping. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of you guys, if you guys are following the comments, know quite a bit about the procedure to getting the turbine waiver. So, yeah, fire, fire, fire on the flight deck. That's right. You fly those, you gotta keep a fire extinguisher around. Awesome. Good deal, Air Marshal. Yeah, it does, Fred Barron. Yeah, it's crazy. The kid I saw crash, him and parents, went out there, picked up the pieces, walked back to their trailer, and out came another one. I was like, holy smokes! Usually, if you fly those, you got a couple more on deck. Yeah, phone boy, you'll get there, man. It takes time. It takes time. I was living at home and spending every darn paycheck I could on airplane stuff when I was younger. We'll have a lot of the George Ross. We'll have a lot of the HSD stuff, or most all of the HSD stuff. Heck yeah. So anything going on in the recent current events in the RC community? Any good shows coming up that I don't know about? That you guys may know about? Yeah, you know what, Phone Boy? The HSD Super Viper is absolutely awesome, but I heard from a birdie that they discontinued the darn thing. I think they still have it in composite, but you're not going to be able to get the foam version anymore. That was one I wanted for a long time and never pulled the trigger on, and now it's too late. But the F-16 is a smooth criminal. That thing is awesome. That's a good one. That's probably one of my favorites out of the HSD lineup. Holy smokes, Mary Boozer RC. How's it going, man? Good to see you in here. I'm surprised you're still up. I don't know how much longer we'll stay on there. We've been going about an hour 15 so far. We'll probably wrap it in about 15, 16 minutes. Got a busy day ahead of us again tomorrow. Weekends are always a pain to catch up on around here. Lots of stuff to do. Yeah, same here, Marshall. The Super Viper was on my radar too, big time. Mary Boozer said, not for long. Oh yeah, that's right, Phone Boy. I wanted to go to that last year and didn't have a chance to. When are the dates for that one? I heard that's a really cool event. Yeah, you guys aren't too far away. Oh, really, George Watch? Man, I'll have to come to some of these. Definitely will have to come to some of these. National Fun Fly in Muncie. Huh. I haven't heard of that one. Is that like everything? Do you fly everything down there, race crew? Yeah, Paul McNeil, shoot me a message on like Facebook Messenger or on or my email at Bitgohobby. It's bobby.committa@bitgohobby.com, and I'll get those sent out for you, buddy. Michael Bear. Yeah, it is. It's quite a bit. It's quite nerve wracking. I'm sure flying anything expensive or big is nerve wracking sometimes. Jeff Adams. Yeah, go into cardiac arrest. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Neffy's in August at Muncie. Yeah, it's into August, like 27th to the 29th, I think. Awesome. Thanks for joining in, Pay It Forward. Good seeing you, buddy. Air Marshal, I know, I love this thing. He said, Bobby, that Spitfire is sick. Yeah, this is my baby. I love this thing. It's so cool. I can't wait to get it up in the air. It's driving me nuts seeing it sit here. I want to see it fly. Want to see it fly. It's gonna look so good in the air too. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's such a beast. Like, I'm literally standing right up next to this thing, and you guys, I mean, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. I can't wait. It's probably going to be an easy one to film. I don't think you'll lose this one. All right, yeah, Neffy, August 27th to the 29th. So I've only had stuff like this big in gas form too, so I'm really curious to see how electric does on it. I think it's going to sound really cool too. This is going to swing probably like a 24-10 prop, so 24 inches with a 10-degree pitch. Mary Boozer, we're going to do a 12S setup in this thing, like a 50cc or 60cc electric equivalent. Yeah, you better start planning for it right meow, Air Marshal. Right meow. Yeah, it's August 27th to the 29th. Get on it. It's going to be a good one. Oh, nice. Okay, so E-Jets and Warbirds in Ohio is September 9th to the 12th. Okay, cool. Might be able to make that one, too. I'm going to have to start marking it down on my calendar here. Sounds like all the good events are here later in the year. I'm going to have to look that one up. I'll have to get on AMA's website and check out everything. Dude, totally bring Amy, Air Marshal. She would love that event. It's really laid back. It's a fun time. You get to fly everything. I actually might bring my other half to that one because that's one that she can enjoy also. Some of these that we camp at, you know, there's not like a shower or this or that you can go to and or any good accommodations. The show in Muncie is actually really good because a lot of the AMA grounds is blanketed and Wi-Fi, so you have internet the whole time you're there. There's showers and nice bathrooms, so if you're camping, it's great. Especially if you have a camper, there's RV hookups and stuff also. So it's a great place for a show. And there's tons of room. I mean, if you don't want to fly with everybody else on the flight line, it's hundreds, if not thousands of acres big. You can go anywhere and fly. You won't get in anybody's way. So it's pretty cool. And the museum. The museum's something you just have to see. I go in the museum every time I'm down there. I've seen it a ton of times, but it's just something, it's absolutely awesome. And there's new stuff in there all the time. I can never remember this guy's darn name. He builds some absolutely awesome aircraft. He had a U-2 at Jet Jam this year. I think his name's Brett something. I can never remember his name. I'm sorry for some reason if I chop it up, but he has a U-2 that's actually, we got to see it fly at Jet Jam, and it's going into the museum. It's absolutely beautiful. All composite, hand-built. It's awesome. So it's cool seeing the new accommodations when you go to the AMA grounds, too, in the museum. Yes, that's right, Air Marshal, and we're all members of that field already. Yeah, CMOF, yep, it's great. Yeah, you can hook up the mobile command center there, no problem. Oh, I will, Victor. Yeah, I'm using a pretty tanky ESC in this thing for sure. I do not want to see this thing come down in flames. It's the only member Air Marshal's a field of, or only field Air Marshal's a member of that he hasn't flown at. Jeff Adams said, Dave, you'll need a camper to bring Amy. The good old command center. I was going to call it the mobile hangar, but it's definitely like the mobile hangar command center. Like, definitely. I don't know if you want Dave sleeping in there. He's a snorer. Brett Beckers, that's his name. Pilot Ryan for the rescue there. Brett Beckers, that's his name. I mean, that dude builds some awesome stuff. I love seeing his new creations every year at Jet Jam. He had the XB70 and then this year an absolutely beautiful U2. Michael Bear said, if I wrecked a $10,000 termite, it would change my RC life as well as my married life. I get it, man. CMOP had to put the disclosure in there. Boss223 said he's got a camper for you, Air Marshal. Links in the distro. Oh boy, it's fun hanging out with you guys on Sunday nights. It's a good time. I get a good kick out of some of you guys' comments too. Always getting a giggle. Yeah, that'll happen, Air Marshal. He said, we want to get a travel trailer, but then we also need a 3/4 ton truck. 100 grand, gone. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's right, George Watts. Yeah, that Valkyrie was awesome. I think everybody did get at least pictures and video of that U2 in the air. Yeah, EQ. I'm sure you'll see it popping up somewhere eventually on Facebook or YouTube or somewhere. It was really cool. Really cool. I'm actually, that thing's like basically a glider. It's like a cylinder with some wings on it. I'm really surprised no one's done one of those. I think there used to be a foam one way back in the day that was like EPP or EPS or something, but that'd be a cool one to see again at some point. Helly Thunder, how you doing, buddy? Flying's going good so far this summer. Imperial RC, the first fly-in of the year that we went to, I managed to put quite a few in. But I was kind of pushing the limits a little bit too down there. But yeah, so far so good with the rest of it. Lots of cool events, been meeting lots of great people this summer. So yeah, it's been going pretty good so far. Lots more to come too. We're still early in the year. Or well, flying season around here anyways, I guess I should say. Yeah, Phone Boy. Yeah, he said he loved, the closer you got to it, the more detailed it was. That's right. It was too. It was absolutely amazing. All right, C-Moff, thanks for joining in, man. Good seeing you in here, buddy. Awesome. Thanks, C-Moff. Thanks for the Spitfire, man. I can't wait to get this up in the air. We're excited. Paul McNeil, not yet. We don't have any drag racing stuff yet. You guys are going to see, whenever we get this darn container, and you guys will see a lot of cool new stuff. I'm just going to leave it at that. But nothing drag racing as of yet. But yeah, you guys will see some cool stuff. Oh, Pilot Ryan said he has a good video of the Valkyrie last year. Yeah, the Valkyrie is sweet. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that got retired or what happened to that thing. Oh, Phase 3. That's right, Pilot Ryan. Phase 3 made a foam U2. That's right. That was a real old girl. I remember seeing it when it was discontinued. Yeah, George Watts, Mafia probably set the bar on RC trailers. That's for sure. I don't know if there's any cooler RC trailer out there than that thing. Like, yeah, George, stay tuned, he said. Yeah, I don't think there's many cooler mobile RC command centers than that thing. That's right, Pilot Ryan. He said it's always flying season. That's right. CEQRC, thanks, man. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Oh, he crashed it. Darn, George Watts said he crashed that thing. Ah, that's too bad. That was a cool airplane, man. It had like 470 or 64 millimeter fan units in it too. In it also, I think it was a neat plane. Mary Boozer. George says I fly year round. You have a lot better weather down there though too. I need to move south. I'm telling you what. I do not care for the cold weather as much as I used to anymore. I'd much rather be flying south. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nate said here in California he flies all year round. Lucky. Man, I wish we could. I'm telling you what. We do. It's just super cold. It's like fly, sit in the car, warm up your hands, fly, sit in the car, warm up your hands. That's not near as enjoying as being able to just go out and, like right now, you can walk outside and fly something at nighttime in your shorts and t-shirt and not have to worry about anything. You guys can do that all year round most of the time. Wesley said, I think I need a float plane to fly in the humidity in Florida currently. Yeah, it's super humid up here too. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Air Marshal. Yeah, it is, George. Watch it. It's nuts. It's nuts the weather just a few hundred miles south. All right, Seamoth, take it easy, buddy. We're about to wrap it up too. We're coming up on 11:30. Been here for about an hour and a half. Oh, here's the thunder too. I can hear the thunder. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Round 2 of the storms. They said 11 and 11:30. They got that pretty right. Those meteorologists usually don't get too much right, but I can hear the thunder now. A little bit of the lightning too. Yeah, Paul McNeil, it is very cool to have unique airplanes that others don't have. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. RC Air Marshal. Well, I'm glad you're excited, buddy. I hope all that goes well for you, brother. Yeah, I had to put AC on the batteries the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's been hot. Don't push those packs too hard, guys, in the hot weather and humidity. You can puff them. That's not good on them. I was taking shorter flights down at Jet Jam also, just trying to take it easy on the packs. I know, Mary Boozer, we're trying. I'm about to swim out and get that container myself, man. Did you, phone boy? Yeah, we've had some bad ones earlier with some 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts in them, and supposedly we're supposed to get more here in a little bit that are coming over from Illinois, and we're right by the Great Lakes, so sometimes when these storm systems come by, they build off that lake for some reason, and then we get smacked by them. But thanks, Mikey Bird. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome, Michael Bear. Yeah, that's right, Dennis Farley. Yeah, just walk right in there. Lay it down. Hey, you got, every pack's got an expiration date, just like the plane, Mary Boozer. Really? A tornado up in Dayton? That's only about 4 hours from us. That's not too far. I've been wanting to go to the museum there in Dayton for a long time, just haven't got around to it. All right. I better check the radar, see where the storm's at. I don't feel... For some reason, when we get high winds around here, I don't know if it's the old power lines or what it is, but the lights sometimes just go off or they flicker. So hopefully I don't lose you guys if it does start blowing in quicker than I thought. Yeah, Phone Boy, I did run one of my batteries in my E-Flight F-16 super low. I actually LVC'd my E-Flight F-18 down at Imperial. I was having too much fun with Pilot Ryan, and yeah, that was the end of that one. Well, actually, it's not the end of it. I screwed it up a little bit. It's fixable, but sometimes when you're having fun, you don't hear your timer. Did that one too many times. Yeah, the museum's awesome up there from what I've heard. I haven't had a chance to get to it. A few of my friends I've talked to, they said if you go to that museum to make sure you take 2 or 3 days, because if you want to like actually look and read and see everything, it takes a long time to get through it. All right, Pterodactyl, take her easy, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, that museum I heard is awesome. Yeah, definitely bucket list item on that one too. Oh, really? Yeah, so Ryan has the NX radios. I haven't tried one yet. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my IX-12 because I used our buddy Scott Settle's IX-20 while we were at Jet Jam, and I was like, why did I ever use this thing? Because I fell in love with it. I was like, and I don't even need something that big, but it loads a lot faster. It's just bulky. Oh, I liked it a lot. Air Marshal said you gotta crank the volume. Crank it up. Awesome. Yeah, that thunder's getting loud. Can you guys hear that? It's crazy. Yes, Air Marshal. Yes, totally, totally. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, the gimbals on that thing are just absolutely amazing. Like, definitely next level. So smooth. Ah, Fred Barron said he's from Greenville, Ohio. Awesome, awesome. A lot of my family's from around the Toledo area. Oh, really? Someone hinted some new IX radios, huh? That'd be interesting. I haven't heard about that yet. That'd be cool, though. I do like the IX series a lot. Phone Boy RC said, I flew Scott's Raphael a lot, and I was more impressed with the IX-20 than the Raphael. Me too, that's how I felt. Every time I flew the Raph, I was like, man, this IX-20 is so sweet. That's right, Air Marshal. That's pretty much all that's in Indiana, too, is some couple cities, some corn, and some soybeans. Michael Bear said, Dayton Museum is at least a 2-day visit. It is awesome. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Paul McNeil said, the cost of living is very low in the South and food is very good. That is very true. You know, you talk about food in the South. Our buddy RC Air Marshal, I have never had a pork butt how he made his. I'm telling you what, it was the best one I've ever had. There's a barbecue joint that I go to here in town that I love. I mean, it's one of the best places I've ever been. And then I went to Dave's and I was like, oh my goodness. It's, yeah. He gave us a big container to go, and that did not make it too long. I'll tell you what. It was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what he sprinkled in there, but it was absolutely amazing. Especially smoked meats. I can't get away from those. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Yep, and lots of roller coasters. That's true also, Phone Boy. That's right, Air Marshal. You guys do not fool around with barbecue in the South. I'm telling you what, that was the best food I ever had. David Mark Grath, how's it going, buddy? All right, give me 1 second, guys. I ran out of water. Be right back. Alrighty. Air Marshal, so that's a specialty, George. Butts. That's pretty good. I'm making myself hungry thinking about Dave's darn barbecue down there. Dang it. If you come to Neffy, Dave, I'm bringing a Traeger or something that you can smoke that in. I'm telling you what, that was awesome. Oh, that's really cool, Michael Bear. He said most of the airplanes at Dayton simply flew in there years ago, not restored or anything, but just the way they were. That's really neat. I know that they have a lot of one-off stuff at the Dayton Museum. Like a lot of one-off stuff. LJ Hobby Life, how you doing, buddy? Ha! This is the Phoenix quarter scale Spitfire. It is discontinued, but I got this off of one of our friends, Sea Mafia, Michael. And yeah, we're going to be building this, putting some of our new electronics in it and whatnot. And I cannot wait to get this up in the air. It's 95-inch wing and 86 inches long. Should be a blast. It's a big girl. Yeah, David Martin Grath, I do have the HSD 300. Yep. Me and Ryan have flown that a few times, actually. Heck yeah. Man, we'll arrange that, Air Marshal. We'll figure that all out. We'll start the planning. Oh, awesome. LJ Hobby Life said there's one at his field. It looks fantastic in the air. I can't wait. I'm really excited to get this up in the air. I cannot wait. It calls, for 50 to 60 cc gas or electric equivalent. I'm going the electric route with this one. I've never done a quarter scale in electric, so we're going to do 12S power system in this one. So I'm excited to see how it flies. David Martin Grant, I think it's just 3S. I'm not 100% positive. All I've ever flown it on is 3S, and it's got more than enough power for the HSD 300. It's very, very light. The only downfall on that 300 are the landing gear. You'll want to beef up that landing gear because you can have like a really, really gentle landing, and if you're in grass or something, it's gonna screw them up probably, more than likely. Just letting you know ahead of time if that's something you're looking at. Not a deal breaker by any means. It flies really well, but the landing gear I wasn't a big fan of. Oh yeah, LJ Hobby Life. We'll definitely have an awesome video on this. We're gonna try and maiden it here in a few weeks as soon as we get all the parts on it and stuff. Yankee barbecue, nope. Awesome, Air Marshal. I'll get that coordinated, dude. I'll bring it. If you're gonna smoke some meats down there, I'll get a Traeger lined up for sure. I actually know where I can find one. My sister might just be mad at me if it comes missing off of her deck. Oh, that's awesome, Fred Barron. Yeah, like my mom's whole side of the family, my grandparents are all from Toledo, and mommy. So that's awesome. Small world. Yeah, that's where they were all born and raised, and then moved over here. And I was born here, actually, born and raised here in South Bend, but a lot of the family's over in Toledo. You know what? I could be, yeah, I could be talking about. Maybe I hope we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, the 400 HSD D400. George Watts said, Yankee barbecue or Yankee tea, a big nope. Rum? I don't have any rum around here. Say someone leave something in here I don't know about? I'm not too much of a drinker, really. Unless it's Pepsi. There's nothing wrong with a good old cold Pepsi. Yeah, Air Marshal, it looks like just like yours. It looks like pretty much identical to yours. Yankee Mexican food also a big no. You know, I totally agree with that, Michael Bear, because I had some Mexican food while we were down in Florida, and it was I'm not kidding, it was probably some of the best Mexican I've ever had. It was really, really good. I love that authentic Mexican food. Really? I didn't know that. He said Klinger from MASH was from Toledo. I'll be darned. Heh, I never knew that. That's right, Reckham. Pepsi for the win. Yes. I'm going to talk to her this week, man. I will bring that. That would be awesome. You know what? That's one thing I haven't had yet is the good old Texas Mexican food. I haven't had any of that yet myself either. But the Florida Mexicano was delicious. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony knows. He said the stuff in Florida was off the chain. It was, man. That was some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. LJ Hobby Life, he said, and he's from Orlando. That's right, Air Marshal said, I'll teach Adam what pork is supposed to taste like. That's the dude. That was amazing, man. What you cooked that night. That was I mean, phenomenal. Really, that's pretty cool, George Watts. Awesome. Take it easy, Phone Boy RC. Thanks for joining in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. Florida has the Caribbean flavor. That's right. It's like got more of a kick to it. It's like spicier. I don't know. At least where we had what we had, it was man, it was phenomenal. I got off the subject, man. Started talking about food, and now I'm here talking about food instead of airplanes. Sorry. Anyhow, boys and girls, it is 11:45. It's going on midnight. I think we're gonna get out of here pretty quickly. Any of you guys have any last minute questions or anything like that, or any other topics? Pilot Ryan has a question for Air Marshal. George Watts, I'm hungry too. I'm talking about Mexican. I'm gonna have to settle for Taco Bell on the way home. That kind of sucks when you're thinking about authentic Mexican food. Oh man, you guys are a hoot. Oop. Alejandro. Oh boy. Uh, Man, it is like a million degrees in here. Holy smokes, it's 83 degrees in here. That's ridiculous. My AC went out in here, so it's a little stuffy. Oh boy. On that note, I think we're gonna. Oh boy, some of you guys' comments. So anyhow, guys, I think we're gonna get out of here. It's still thundering out, and I have to drive home, unfortunately, after I get done doing some orders around here. But anyhow, let's see. Make sure, hold on, my chat got stuck. Make sure I didn't want to miss anything before we got out of here from you guys. All right, we're back to the bottom there. Yeah, me too, Fred Barron. Can't wait to see the Spitfire rip it up. Me either. I cannot wait. I am super excited. Me and Pilot Ryan will definitely have this bad girl up in there before you know it. Oh, awesome, Michael Berry said you will get some great barbecue at Knoll in the fall. I plan on it, man. I love barbecue. I'm a barbecue connoisseur. George Watts, I'm sorry. Dave Markgraf, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys had a little bit of fun tonight. I wasn't building anything tonight, unfortunately, but hopefully next week I'll figure out something to build. I'll get this big girl off the table if she's not done yet, and we'll build something. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's super. It's not even the heat's not bothering me. It's the darn humidity. I mean, I'm standing here just like dripping sweat. It's ridiculous. But yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate it. I cannot wait. So next weekend I'll figure out something for us to build. And if you guys ever have any ideas, you know, what you guys want to see on the next show or talk about or anything like that, leave them in the comment section or tag me or whatever, because I definitely like getting all your guys' ideas and doing stuff that you guys suggest for the show. So I know our buddy Lee Davidson, he's suggested a few things a couple times, so we've done some airplanes that he's wanted to see and that others have wanted to see, so always some cool stuff going on. George Watts said, I let her listen before, she's used to it. Yeah, my other half watches the show also, so I'm sure she's sitting there shaking her head like, oh boy, these guys. Anyhow. Alright guys, well thanks again for watching. I hope all of you guys got to fly this weekend. Don't forget to click through your favorite affiliate links if there's anything that you guys are looking at purchasing, whether it be here or there or wherever. And yeah, I hope all of you guys fare the bad weather that we've been getting lately if you're around here. And hopefully you guys can all get out and fly. And once again, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. And yeah, I think we'll see you guys next time. So take it easy. See ya.